evening, my Rosalinds and Rosikins. Mother is back, and that is what I hear internally every time an average ass woman wants to comment underneath my videos and either tell me and convince me that us brown such dark skinned exotic black women and exoticals are average. And that I'm also amongst the average at best group. So let's get into it. I have been gone for a couple of days because I have been soul searching. Okay. I have been trying to understand, literally understand, and correlate the fact of my experiences, my beautiful aesthetic, my personality, my education, my financial successes, and my self empowerment and the fight and grit that I have that will never die because I am what? A final girl. And I have been just trying to understand all these different things, all the life I believe lives that I've lived in one so far, 26, and the ones that will continue and newly explore in the future, the very near future, because what? I have a bright one. And so I'm just thinking. I've literally just been trying to wrap my head around the fact of what's average about all of this concerning me, because I can't find a damn thing that's average. See, mother never fits the statistic. And if at any point in my life that I did, like I've said, where I was overweight before, right? She worked her ass off to make sure that shit was non existent after because she did not want to be a statistic. And when it comes down to my beauty and everything else that encompasses me and empowers me, like my intelligence, my personality, my spirituality, all these different things. Honey, you do realize that all you can do is talk, right? All you can do is talk and make your judgments from a faceless account. Worst of all you can do is try to measure my beauty based off your own personal bias of what beautiful women look like, respectfully. Because subjectively, well, is it objectively? Objectively, I'm a pretty ass woman. You see, my default is pretty. So I don't understand how anything is average about that shit, respectfully. And the gag is, the gag is, you bitches think you have to be a 10 to speak on someone losing some fucking weight? You got me fucked up. You always have mother fucked up. And this is exactly why I have to take hiatuses in moments because I'm trying not to go off, okay? Because it's not adding up. You think a woman or anyone has to be at the peak of everything, 10 out of 10, no faults, no flaws, in order to tell your lazy, overweight ass, in this case, unambiguous black women in my video about the statue, because that's what you responded to, you know? Or some of you responded to. But there's that one comment that got me fucked the fuck up, and it's that one. To tell unambiguous black women as a collective that that statue represents them because they don't put in the work in the gym and in the kitchen like they should, and they make excuses and they're lazy and they feel that that should be the new standard of beauty. But when someone puts that in front of your face and say this represents you as a collective, the truth of the matter is that you're not body positive, quote unquote, in that unhealthy fat phobic, well, I guess fat acceptance way, not fat phobic, because that means you praise fatness. Fat acceptance way, like you said you were. You don't want to be cast as a Lizzo, even though Lizzo is a big, beautiful woman, as I've said on my channel before. You don't want that. You want the pretty face and the pretty body to go with it. And that's why Mother encourages all y'all, unambiguous black women, exotic black women, brown skin, dark skin exoticals, etc. Anyone with some melanated skin, baby, okay, kiss to the gods. I encourage all y'all to get in the gym, myself included, and I hold myself accountable and I talk about my own struggles with my weight loss journey, but still I'm moving forward. Okay, that's all we can do. Okay, because what we are here to be the best versions of ourselves. And the first thing starts with accountability. And I talk about this on my channel. So you got me fucked up. A bitch don't have to be a 10 to tell your ass to get in the fucking gym and lose the weight and start bitching and moaning about your image. You don't have to be. See, the gym is where tins are made. Accountability is where tins are made because you're able to analyze yourself honestly, looks and all, health and all, and say, oh no, this is not giving what's supposed to give. And so let me go put in the work to fix this shit because I'm not satisfied with what I look like right now. So that being said, you should take it from a future, even more better than I am right now at my current state woman to tell your ass to do what you need to do to level up, to take the power of your beauty back into your hands. See, when I make videos like ugly women can't compare where they can't compete or can't compete where they can't compare, I don't know which one I said first, with the compete or compare, but the point is, when I make videos like that, I'm not just talking out the side of my ass. When I make videos about my pretty privilege and what's gotten me, I'm not just talking out the side of my ass on something I read on Reddit or some bullshit. I'm talking about personal experience, personal accountability, and personal analysis of things that have happened in my life so far. So far. Keyword, so far. And like I've said before, even in my level down stages before, even in my stages where I was leveling up, I still got that treatment. So I don't know what the fuck is average about a woman that can still have what I've had, even when I was not a 10 yet. And quite frankly, 10s are very, very rare. So for me, realistically, I don't even think that I really think that 10s really exist. I'm just going to be honest. I think that 9s exist. I think, I guess you could say subjective 10s exist because to someone, they might be a 9, but to you, there's a 10. I think they're very rare in regards to beauty, if we're all being completely honest and not know, oh, everybody's beautiful type of bullshit. You get what I'm saying? And so for me, I don't even think that I will ever be a 10. So I'm just going to keep it a buck. Okay, hello, get your life. I don't think I'll ever be a 10. I don't think I will ever be a 10. And I am able to say that wholeheartedly, fully, because I'm still pretty. Pretty is my baseline, bitch. It's only up from here. So that's what I'm just saying. Like, I don't feel intimidated by saying that because it's just the God honest truth. But bitch, if me in my halfway fully glowed up face is still a pretty, you should be shooketh. You should really be wondering about your life decisions right now because it's not adding up. And so I would say most women can't even really be pretty either. They're mostly average. So I'm just trying to say, I'm just saying, I just think it's very interesting how motherfuckers want to get online, faceless as fuck, and try to tell someone that they're average after everything that I've listed on my channel so far about my own experiences and what I've dealt with and my pretty privilege. Okay. And I posted my face. So that's why I just find it so funny to me, so hilarious to me, how bitches always trying to convince beautiful women they're average when your ass is average. Stop self deprecating and what is that word? When people are trying to put things on you, you know that word. Stop it. Stop. We have nothing in common. And I will forever say this shit. We have nothing in common. We have nothing in common. You fucked up when you relate more to the pretty girl even when you're not at your most leveled up state. That's when I knew I fucked up. Okay. In regards to beauty. That's when I knew I fucked up. Okay. And not only that, I see you guys try to humble people like Halle Berry because she's like 50 something. People like Toni Braxton. People like Lisa Ray. Like, who the fuck are you, bitch? These are beauty fucking queens. On God. So that's I'm just like, let you tell it every bitch is ugly and average and mid. Shit, let anybody tell. They call Margot Robbie fucking mid. You got me fucked the fuck up. Okay? So what I'm learning, and this is for all of my Roslins to take note, please take note from this, okay? Because mother is just over this average shit where people try to say someone's average, but the results, their lifestyle, the treatment they get, and their experiences also prove they're not average. And fucking AI. I literally asked AI to analyze my face, bitch, to make sure that I'm not delusional like yo ass that's calling me average. Okay? Okay. Because let's be honest, if the average black woman looked like me, Bitches won't be complaining about how black men don't want them. Bitches won't be complaining about how they're not beautiful. Bitches won't be complaining about a lot of shit. And granted, mother does deal with days where she's like, "Ugh, I'm not that bitch today. Like, I just don't feel it." But bitch, that's called delusion and trauma. Okay, I can own up to my shit. Can you? Like, oh God. Yeah, I doubt. But bitch, the baddest bitches always doubt. Because we got bitches like you coming into our messages, our comments, calling us average. Bitch, where? Where is your average at? Let's see. Where is your baseline? Because my baseline is always pretty. I factory reset to pretty bitch. I can't. And then it's up from there. But my thing is just like, yo, can you relate? All I'm gonna say is that I don't have fellow bad bitches calling me mid and average. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Like all the girls that be co-signing my beauty are beautiful women themselves. So that's why I'm just so confused. I literally needed to take a hiatus and I did. Because I'm just trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand. Okay? Then you have people telling me when I post about like, Mother I Am a Rich Man, that series. And they're talking about, oh, that's not a lot of money, at your age. Bitch, where? You must be used to that Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus teenage money, honey. Because that's a lot for us regular working people getting out the mud. Okay? Getting out the fucking mud. Okay? Everything I have, I built myself, bitch. Let's start there. So please, miss me with your no having work ethic, want shit handed to you, think you could be a millionaire overnight fucking mentality and delusions. Okay? So this is just what's killing me personally. Would be killing me. Okay. Y'all all focused on the wrong shit. Okay. Let me just say it. You're focused on the wrong fucking shit. What you need to be focused on is taking accountability, losing the fucking weight, getting in the gym, bettering yourself, loving your melanin, finding and creating beautiful spaces with other gorgeous ass melanated and other light skin exoticals, okay, and exotic women. Okay, you need to be growing out your beautiful hair, whether it is 4C, 3A, wherever the fuck it is, 2C, I don't give a damn. You need to be cultivating your beauty, growing that bag like you grow your fucking self-esteem, honey. Okay? You need to be living your best life. Okay? Dating men that are on your level and above. I would say shoot for above, but on your level and above. Okay? Learning how to heal your childhood traumas. Being honest with your goddamn self. Creating boundaries. Understanding the pros and cons that come with your pretty privilege. That's what the fuck you need to be doing. But you're worried about all the wrong shit that does not apply on top of that. I don't have time. So here's my thing. If you're going to be on my channel commenting, comment something useful. If you are just passing through, thank you for the traffic. Thank you for the views. Greatly appreciate it. I hope you go on to live your best leveled up melanated lifestyle. If you're light skinned, I hope you go on to live your best leveled up light skinned lifestyle, exotical lifestyle, exotic lifestyle, beautiful black women lifestyle, other types of women that are not in the black community or associated with the black community lifestyle, whatever the fuck, men too. Y'all live your best life. Okay, but please keep it moving because I don't have time for delusion and I don't have time for gaslighting. I have been gaslighted and deluded enough by bitches like you throughout my life. And I don't have time. We don't have time here. You see, Mother's on a mission. Her mission is to cultivate a community of beautiful melanated Rosalynds that understand their power, that understand that their beauty is literally linked to their melanin and their, I would say, ambiguous features. And then there are some unambiguous black women that listen. So I would say those features as well. Because one thing I said in my videos before, Afrocentric and non-Afrocentric features, they're all gorgeous. Again, it's all about the symmetry, the golden ratio, as one would say. And if you're wondering about that for yourself, you should go with Chat GPT. They have an honest attractiveness analyzer. That's what the AI engine is called, or the GPT is called, and within the Chat GPT, because you can search up different ones, and just upload a front facing photo of yourself, right? So you can put makeup on, you don't have to put makeup on, whichever one you think you feel like will give the most honest answers. I would say with no makeup as well. Maybe do both. And oh, you can also show many different angles of your face too. Let them see it, let them analyze it, and it will tell you where you stand, right? And the potential that you can grow to, right? And that's just off of face alone. And then if you're winning with your skinny legend journey, okay, it's giving. Girl, you just know you that bitch. Anyway, so after you add all that up. So that's the point though. My thing is like, don't be hating, just elevate yourself. With beautiful women, I don't be getting jealous. I don't be getting envious. You know what the fuck? I get inspired. And if there's anything in you that feels insecure around that, ask yourself, well, is it that she has great skincare? Because skincare elevates people's beauty. So yeah, I like her skin. So that's when you go see a dermatologist. That's when you start doing research. Again, ChatGPT gave me a whole entire glow up like reflection thing. Like they will help you, right? They know your hair type when you upload pictures. They'll show you your potential, show your bone structure, what could possibly be with weight loss, etc. Like for me, like I said, like I'm like halfway through my weight loss journey, and so I have another half to go. Jesus Christ, help me. And so I'm just like so done. I can't wait to see my face gains even more so. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, you want to be able to do that for yourself first and foremost. And the biggest gag, the biggest gag is the pictures that I uploaded, honey. Those were the ones that I had made like months ago before I even lost half of my weight. Well, accomplished half of my weight loss journey. So that's why I'm just saying that I just find it so funny when people want to analyze the way you look and talk shit, right? Because I want to show my natural hair. They want to talk shit. They want to talk shit. And but they're not even here. They're not even caught up. But they have so much shit to say. So that's what I'm just saying like my Rosalynds, let this be a lesson for you, okay? Because mother's obviously so average that people feel the need to comment under an average woman's photo and tell her how average she is. Because that's happening 24/7. Bitch, please. You know what I see people commenting under average women's photos? Yes, queen, slay queen, gorgeous. Oh, black is beautiful. That's why I say y'all be eating that shit up. You know why you be praising these women that are not like elevated beauty wise? Because they're not a threat to you, because they might look like your ass, because they're not competition. That's why you say a lot of shit. I also want to say too, for those who might need to understand this, because I asked Chat GPT about why people will try to downplay my beauty. And you can use this to help you understand why people downplay your beauty as well, because a beautiful woman's a beautiful woman. I will always say that. I've always meant it. Pretty is pretty. It is what it is. Um, but yeah. So people will do that um, because they are trying to basically silence you. And I also asked why I feel the way that I feel. Okay, so it was saying how let's see. They were saying how they're not competing fairly. So it says that they hide their appearance because deep down they know they likely can't match the standards they project onto others. It's easier to tear down someone visible and confident than to expose themselves to the same scrutiny. Oh, excuse me. Anonymity breeds cowardice. People behind screens say things they never dare say in real life. It removes accountability also. They're trying to undermine your progress. So I'm literally am documenting a physical glow when I think about it, because that's what ChatGPT let me know. Um, they're watching me continue to get higher and higher with my beauty, even if they're two steps behind, because that's not even my most recent pictures. So I just think that's funny as shit. Instead of encouraging you, they try to anchor you in self doubt, because their evolution makes them confront their stagnation. So basically saying like when they see you elevating and talking about elevating, but also like getting results, even though they can't always see everything, they're aware that you're on that path. They will start saying things. Yeah. Yeah. Also, many women humble other women out of competition, insecurity, or internalized bias, not objectivity. When someone calls you average despite your objectively strong features, it's almost never about your actual looks. So again, social competition. So people try to do that. Like if she doesn't know she's attractive, I keep the upper hand. Insecurity and projection. If I say she's mid, maybe I'll feel like I'm prettier than her. Misaligned beauty standards. She doesn't look like what Instagram tells me is perfect, so I'll call her average. I thought this was interesting. So AI even said that some women internalize Eurocentric or surgically enhanced standards, small noses, light skin, straight hair, ultra slim nose, etc. If you don't fit that mold, they'll mislabel you as average, when in fact you're naturally attractive with high impact features like full lips, strong eyes, defined cheekbones. Um, let's see. Also, Um, something else that they had mentioned. Uh, 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 uh. They had mentioned how sometimes it has said that some people don't know what a regular face looks like anymore as well. Because I don't edit my pictures. I literally just post. I let the sun hit me and do its work. Or sometimes I'd be like near a window or something. I just like the way it looks. And I post. So that's why I just find it funny as shit. I find it funny because when ChatGPT said was like, oh, some people don't know what their real face looks like anymore. So when they see like some type of skin texture in the photo or some imperfect marks or whatever, they're like, oh, like you're not really that cute. You know what I'm saying? And what's funny is I talk about my journey with my skincare, things like that. I'm well aware that I am definitely a work in progress. Mother never said she wasn't. That's why y'all got me fucked up yet again. I even make it my business to tell you I'm on my journey just like the rest of you. So it's never like, oh yeah, you bitches are at the bottom. I'm at the top. But if you feel inclined that your ass is at the bottom, that's on you. Never said that, never will. I always say this: pretty is pretty, no matter what your aesthetic. Moving on. So for me personally, I just can't for the life of me understand why bitches are over here microanalyzing my ass when in fact I am pretty. That's something you just won't be able to take away from me. And I've always said that since day one. Now, however, do I have flaws? Are some of my talking points triggering to some of y'all that can't handle the truth in regards to the way that I perceive the world thus far? Because, views can always change. But the way I perceive it thus far with what I've said on my channel, it is what it is. So, yeah, you're going to feel some type of way. Cool. We could get past that. But over here trying to say you have to be a 10 out of 10 to comment on someone's lack of accountability and their, I guess you could say, trying to victimize themselves because they like to eat too much and don't want to work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got me fucked up. You literally have me fucked up. And when you, as an ugly woman, want to sit here and tell a beautiful, pretty ass woman she's mid, she's average, she and all that, bitch, you extra got me fucked up because y'all know your ugly ass is not speaking on God. And what I love too about Exoticals United, I know it's so random, but she'd be like, what's ugly? What's unattractive? Eyes, lips, nose, what? I want to know, bitch. Anyway, because I can't find one thing. So let's go. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you're funny as shit. Even AI who objectively analyzed my beauty is like, no, you're definitely not average. You're above average. And that's with me now. Okay, this is not me after my full entire glow up that I'm doing. This is just me now where I'm at halfway through. So, yeah, bitch. And even the ones that I posted on my YouTube channel from what, like, it's almost a month ago, right? I think. With me, all those different pictures, I love to analyze that too. They were like, oh my God, this was you before your weight loss. Like, damn, like you were still pretty. Like, which leaves them to believe, objectively speaking, and analyzing me with facts, if you're pretty before the weight loss, you're gonna be even prettier after. And so that's why I'm just like, yeah, yeah, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm so fucking done. Okay, let me not. Analyzing mother's beauty. I can't with this shit, bro. Shit. You got me fucked up. Anyway. But I say that to say, because some people, they want to just chalk it down to like their own subjective perception of your beauty. Bitch, again, beauty is beauty. I don't know how many times I gotta say this. And again, I can have beef with a woman, never come for her looks because she's a pretty ass bitch. What the fuck do I care about that? Let's talk about your character. Let's talk about other things. Because obviously, in the looks department, bitch, you win it. And I can acknowledge that shit. Even bitches don't like me. If you she pretty, she pretty. What's good in the hood? Like, I can't. A lot of y'all just don't want to say, damn, she is about what she speaks about. And that's fine. But hold your fucking tongue. And your eyes too. Since I'm just the average ass, ugly ass bitch. According to yo delusional ass. On God. And therefore speaking, keep it fucking stepping. Don't comment. Don't don't walk. Run. Okay? Don't pass go. Don't collect 200, as Medea says. Get the fuck up out of Dodge, okay? Because I have better things to do than this fucking video. But because I wanted to really self-analyze myself, critique myself, because I already said I always critique myself. These are the things that I heard back that prove that, bitch, you're delusional if you think any brown / dark skin exoticals with my experiences or exotics with my experience or just black women in general with my experience are average after we share all this information. You got me fucked up. And therefore speaking, I'm going to continue leveling up because that's what I do best. Always come back stronger and better. That's why this channel is called Rosalind the Monarch and not For Rosalind again, because it was initially For Rosalind and it still is For Rosalind. But I want Rosalinds to know you're monarchs. Like, people are going to try to tear you down. But what do, we rise like fucking phoenixes. Like, we about it. We don't speak about it. We about it. Beyonce said, don't talk about it. Don't speak about it. Be about it. Right? Go, be it, go, do it. Yes, yes, get your life. Be about it. That's what we are on this channel. There are days that are hard as fuck. I could be authentic with that. There are days where you will question your beauty as a beautiful woman because the motherfuckers like this. There are days where you will literally self-critique yourself. Wonder if it's all in your head, but your life speaks for it itself. Your experiences are not diluted because they actually do happen and have happened. So that's why I say, like, as beautiful women, we have to stick together because there's always gonna be some troll up under the bridge telling us we can't fucking pass the bridge and can't get to the other side because they don't think that we're good enough. Meanwhile, you a whole fucking troll, I'm a whole fucking queen. Let's analyze this shit, okay? So that's why I said, for me personally, mother sometimes she just needs a moment. She needs a moment. Cause I be checking myself, honey. I need a moment sometimes. I need a is this what this really is? Let's see for real. Cause I don't want to be delusional and telling about pretty privilege. You know, my whole life speaks about pretty privilege and everything. And even when I wasn't in my most glowed up state, I'm still shitting on bitches. But yeah, let's go off. Go off, sis. Go off. Anyway. So I want to say all that to say that when they call you average, ask an objective viewpoint, because I will say that it was encouraged by one of my fellow exoticals to act objectively, someone who's like an image consultant, there you go, or someone who like can objectively critique your beauty, right, and with facts and data. And I know one of the best people that is free and available to you is AI, so you could do that now. And I think I will still go to an image consultant to consult like more of my beauty too, just to see what I can improve on and whatnot. But yeah, personal trainers, all that, go big or go home over time, right? And it's not to say you have to be a millionaire to have all these resources, but baby, make time for yourself and your beauty and your health. You will soar when you do that. And even on your worst days, what you can still remember is, I'm still a bad bitch though. That's good. Even on your worst day, when shit is hitting the fan, bitch, you slaying. And that's one of my end goals in life, is to be that woman that even when shit is going crazy around me, I'm still preserving my beauty and my health, and I'm even thriving with it when I shouldn't be, because I've created and cultivated a pretty privileged lifestyle, a beauty lifestyle, a health lifestyle. And I want the same for you, my Rosalynds, because you deserve it. And you're there too, and you're going to be there too if you're not, and I'm not there yet anyway. I'm still halfway. So that's what I'm just saying, like, hey, it is what it is. Okay, so that being said, with this, Mother is going to say ciao. And I hope this brought clarity about some things. Please do Chat GPT. Analyze. It's called Honest Attractiveness Analyzer. Look it up on Chat GPT and you will be fine. Okay, so I also want to talk about this aspect of lookism that I'm recently just like getting into. Although I've always felt this way, but I didn't know that there was literally a word for it. So lookism refers to the bias or discrimination based on a person's physical appearance, especially facial attractiveness. It impacts nearly every area of life, from dating to employment to social treatment. Okay, so what that basically means is that lookism is something that people will literally judge your life on and judge you on. The more pretty you are, the easier life gets, the more envious people are. Sometimes the harder life gets, depending on the environment in which your beauty is shining. But the uglier you are, the more average you are, you don't really get the same opportunities as attractive people. Example, think about all the celebrities, how they were, decent, or, well, they were average or attractive when they first got into Hollywood. Then they brought it up to highly attractive through their glow ups, through their surgeries, through their skincares, through their ability to be with personal trainers, better quality of food, quality of life, quality of environments, all these things. So again, like, the consensus is, though, and I also think of it this way too, okay? If someone who spends like tens of thousands of dollars a year on beauty, not as someone, so when someone does that, but you naturally just look like this, and you don't need as many resources and a sense of money to be spent to look even better, and you're just a regular working person versus a celebrity or a millionaire or something like that, you have to give yourself a pat on the back beauty wise. I want to add that because beautiful women who are literally with the general population and public, who have everyday lives, like, we're just here. Like, and so I feel like it makes your beauty even more powerful when you didn't get certain things done, no work done. When this is just your natural pretty ass face, like, no makeup, with makeup, you still looking the same. Like, it don't matter. You just look more flawless, but you still look the same. This is your natural hair, and you're growing it out. And it's nothing wrong with experimenting, because I told you, mother loves experiment with her hairstyles all the time. So that's not to say that that takes away from your beauty, because it's good to experiment with your makeup, your beauty, all that. But what I'm saying is, think of it this way: there are people whose job is to look amazing. And so they have all these tens of hundreds of thousands they spend every year to maintain their looks. Meanwhile, us regular pretty girls who are just within the population doing a natural glow up with eating, diet, skincare, buying your little skincare from Amazon, etc., things like that. Like, I bought a body cavitation machine I'll be using in the future, to just help sculpt my body, give me that spa results, but at home. Things like that, getting a humidifier for your skincare, because, the air is moist, so your hair doesn't dry out as much, and your skin stays moist, so it's good for clearing your skin over time. Like, things like that. Like, we're buying, like, things that you can do it yourself. I got my own little nail, like, salon little kit thingy majig with the UV lamp and all that and all those things. Like, you do your own beauty. Don't get me wrong, you do your own beauty, right? So you're still upkeeping your beauty, but you don't need tens of thousands of dollars every year spent to do that. You don't need little facials at home from a mask you got from Amazon for like $40. So that's what I'm just saying. Like, there are levels to beauty, but there are also levels to beauty maintenance, and there are levels to natural beauty. Some women need more, some women need less. I'm one of those women that don't really need a lot at all. And so that's why I'm just like, when it comes down to appreciating a natural, beautiful face, a lot of people just can't. They're gagged. They feel like, what the fuck? Like, or they don't even understand what natural beauty is anymore, because everything's so altered, right? So attractive people are treated better subconsciously with lookism. Women often face beauty-based social hierarchies. Yeah, so it's like, if you're pretty, you're seen as competition, and subconsciously and consciously, women feel that way about other women that are beautiful, and it sucks sometimes. Um, Average or unattractive women are often overcritical of attractive women. So this is my thing for my Roslins that are, here. In spaces where people feel insecure, attractive women often get downplayed, ignored, or insulted to level the playing field. So, what is that word? Negging? So, you know how men be negging women, like, "Ugh, you ain't all that. You're not trying to come for, like, your little insecurities or your flaws to try to downplay your beauty? Women do that too, especially unattractive and average women. So, beautiful women that are higher than where they feel they are look wise, and that get different results than what they get. Um, Lookism doesn't just pretty privilege, it also triggers envy, projection, and policing of beautiful women, especially in female led or anonymous environments. Ha! YouTube is so fucking anonymous. So, got your ass. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm extra. You're experiencing this because you crossed the threshold. Okay, so this one is different for me. This is like some of my own personal tailored that they're trying to go into. I'm not going to say that though. Lookism can delay recognition during a glow up. So sometimes people will comment after I'm finished my entire glow up and be like, oh, you a baddie now. Like, bitch, fuck you, always been a baddie. But just different level of baddie. But thank you for the compliment. So yeah, so these are some things you want to like think about too. But I just find it so interesting because people be like, you're if you're not naturally pretty. They also do that thing too because with natural pretty girls, we like to switch it up because we use our beautiful face every day, all day, okay, with or without makeup. So we be switching it up, trying different aesthetics and shit, and people want to be like, well, if you wear a wig, if you put on makeup, if you do this, that's what makes you beautiful. You're not beautiful naturally, bitch. Yes, I am because when you take this shit off, what? I'm still killing it. I'm still turning heads. Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? So that's I'm just like, okay, like the double standard is crazy, but you don't have that same grace for these fucking celebrities. You don't have these same criticisms for these fucking celebrities. I love me Beyonce. I love me Meg Thee Stallion. I love all these different women because they're fucking gorgeous and they're baddies. Halle Berry included. But we're not gonna act like beautiful women also don't enhance our beauty over time because we feel the need to and because we just want to. So that's what I'm just saying. Like people can miss me with all these high expectations for already naturally beautiful women. This is what I say if you're a naturally beautiful woman, do what the fuck you want to do at this point. Because bitch is gonna tell you mid regardless because they just can't compete where they can't compare. Huh. So yeah, you wanna go and get your aesthetics done, right? Go do it. You want to go hire a personal trainer to get that body you want naturally. Go do it. You want to go and take glutathione to lighten your skin. Go do it at this point. You want to tan to darken your skin. Go fucking do it. You want to get teeth whitening done. Go do it. You want to do all this shit to make yourself feel more beautiful. Go do it. And when I say lighten your skin, I don't mean turn white. I mean like, you lightening your skin, getting back to your natural skin tone color, even out your skin tone, because glutathione does that over time. It's a strong antioxidant. So no, I didn't say skin bleach, bitch. But what I am saying, if you're that down bad for some women who want to critique lighter skinned women all the fucking time, go be like them then, bitch. Like stop making everybody's beauty, you know, a problem. A beautiful woman is a beautiful woman. And at this point, you can't please these hoes. You can't please these men. You can't please anybody but yourself as a beautiful woman. You internally have to know my Rosalynds. And I'm literally YouTube godsend because this is teaching me so fucking much that I can apply in my real life outside of this internet bullshit. But what I'm saying is that what's teaching me is that being beautiful is really something that you need to cultivate for yourself. You can't seek outside validation. If you do, ask an objective viewpoint like some chat gpt where they can analyze your face because they're able to search the internet, do a golden ratio analysis all for free, give you tips on how to level up, how to make your beauty even greater than what it is right now, give you your baseline that you're working with, give you a raw estimate, on a scale from 1 to 10, etc. And it helps you to grow. So that's what I'm saying. Like for me personally, objectively speaking, I'm just going to stick to my chat GPT because what chat GPT also told me is that women, they always downplay beautiful women. Average unattractive women do this. They do that all the time. And it's because they feel like they can never be on your level. Like their peak is pretty. Your fucking baseline is pretty. Like get the picture? You see the difference, my Rosalynds? It's just different. So that's what I'm just saying. Like two different worlds, bitch. Two different worlds. Two different worlds. They switch up their hair. Nobody fucking notices. You switch up your hair. Everybody's like, oh, I know you be switching it up like every week or every other week or every month, So I like this hairstyle. Like, people are commenting on your looks. Why? But why? Why are they commenting on my looks? Because, bitch, you're not average. You're not ugly either. You're none of those things. You're literally higher up on the attractiveness scale, and it is what it is. Why do people take notice of us? Why do people turn heads when we walk in a room? Why are people stopping? Driving? Literally, I'm talking about my personal experiences now. Driving down the street, giving me a fucking Coach bag because it's pretty like me, just randomly, randomly. Like begging me to take them back, begging me to be their girlfriend, right? Begging me to one day be their wife, mother of their kids. But you guys know I'm child free. I'm not having no fucking kids. But the point is, why are they doing all these things? And I wish, shit, I wish an average or ugly woman want to tell me I get the same results. Honey, it's called he's desperate and down bad. Okay? Oh God. Okay? Like, I don't know. I just find it very interesting how they always want, especially on the internet, they want to act like they have the same experiences when they in fact do not. This is just why and it's not even me in my most leveled up state. That is the gag. That will forever be the gag for me. I cannot do this. I will not continue entertaining this foolishness, which is why this video is here for moments like these. Okay? Okay. Because I don't understand. And you fellow beautiful women out there who are listening, I know your asses can relate. Please let me know your experiences. Because the mother knows she is not alone. Like these fellows, they will do it to any and everyone that they know is not average, but will try to neg you, humble you, make you feel delusional, gaslight your beauty, bro. It's just like, why are you doing this to me? I even said beauty is beauty, bitch. I don't care if you're a pretty woman, you're a pretty woman. If you get results, you get results. It is what it is. Why do you feel the need to try to humble me? Bitch, I already told you, I work on myself. I don't need no bitch to humble me. You're good. I'm good. We're good. But no, you want to take out of your time to tell an average woman she's average? Bitch, who does that? Especially with women. Now, I know men will say what they want to say, but with women, all I see you hype up is average bitches. So that lets me know also reverse psychology here. If you're taking time of your day to tell me that I have no room to speak, that I'm average, so and so looks better than me, etc., then bitch, what I'm thinking, what I'm correlating, what my diagnostic is, okay, what I'm calculating in my mental computer is, damn, a bitch must be above average for a bitch that's telling me I'm average and telling me I'm average when all you gaslight is women that are shaped with their boyfriend, baby daddy, whomever, spouse, regardless, like the number 10, and they're the zero bitch in the 10 equation. And the face card, they need makeup caked to the gods to look like a whole different person because they can't accept their own natural beauty. Let's go there. Women who try to make other beautiful women's problems their problems, right? Who say, it's the light skinned girls. She thinks she cute because she light skinned. Those type of women trying to tell me, another fellow melanated woman, that I'm at, bitch, please. Miss me with the shit. Miss me with it. You would find every excuse in the book to denote a beautiful ass woman's beauty. I can't. I literally cannot. I cannot. So that's when I'm just like, ah, oh my god. This is why I have time today. Because I've done my soul searching. I made sure I wasn't delusional. I thought about my experiences. I ate that shit up pronto. Yeah, good times. Good times. And you know what else I'm realizing too? You know you're a baddie when you tell people that you don't think you're beautiful or pretty, and they literally tell you, I don't want to hear that anymore. Like they're not trying to console you like 1,000 times. And this is what happened. Like they'll take time of the day to console me sometimes, but it's like a one or two and done thing. But when your man tells you, I don't want to, well, not even your man, shit. He ain't even my man here. He telling me, he like, I don't want to continue down this path. Like basically, he want to be my man to be continued with that. But the point is that this is the thing, though. This is the thing. When they tell you what I say, I don't want to hear that no more. Like, don't tell me that no more. Like, that's literally it. That's the end of the conversation in regards to you doubting your beauty. Like, am I ugly? Am I pretty? And they just like, I don't want to hear that no more. That's how you know. Because I feel like if I was literally an average or below average, ugly ass looking bitch, that they would be like, honey, like you're beautiful, you have a great personality, you're very intelligent, like you're a good person, you're nice, right? Everybody's beautiful. I don't get that shit from people. I literally get singled out with my beauty. Like, you're beautiful. It's not everybody's beautiful queen. It's you're beautiful queen. That's how you know that you're not average or below average or ugly ass bitch. Let me go there. When someone literally consoles you and lets you know that you personally are beautiful and not everybody's beautiful, That should be a reminder. That should be a reminder. That should be proof that you are a bad bitch. Okay. And people have to bring everybody else into an equation about your look specifically. Yeah. Yeah. That's questionable. But when people specifically objectify you and your beauty and let you know that you are in fact beautiful, pretty, that means you in fact are, right? And these are people that see me with makeup, without makeup, hair did a certain way, hair done a different way, or whatever the fucking case is. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm just saying. Like, really, you really gotta think about this, because these people be playing, like, trying to play chess with your looks, honey. Trying to checkmate you on shit that you already are experiencing. That's the wild part for me. How you gonna tell somebody what they've experienced in their own life? Now, what you experience in your life, I can't speak on. If you tell me that this and this happened, I just gotta take it for what it is and keep it moving. But over time, your results will speak for themselves, and the way you think, your ideology will prove that even further. Let me say this. Every beautiful woman that has been faceless on YouTube, exotical community, and not in the exotic community, but still in the black community, unabused black women that are beautiful, exotic women that are beautiful in all aspects, exoticals that are beautiful. All these women that I have listened to their channels, even the ones that show their face and the ones that don't, like, I can tell they're beautiful because of their ideology, like what they believe, how they convey it, what their experiences, what they talk about. Because I relate to it. That's how I know. Oh yeah, she pretty too. Like, cool. Okay, okay. Like, I can't relate to videos like I don't have pretty privilege and that sucks. Ah, bitch, where? Who? Child, please. I can't relate to videos like that. I can't relate to videos like black men don't want black women. I can't relate to those videos. I can't relate to a lot of shit. That's why I just say, like, okay, like, what? I can relate to having toxic women around you and people in general trying to humble you. I can relate to people always wanting to touch you. I can relate to people fetishizing the fuck out of you. And like, even like when you're in a work environment, people want to make it unprofessional because they're lusting after you. I can relate to people like literally like women treating you nasty because you're beautiful and pretty. I can relate to things like that, right? I can relate to things like that. So that's what I'm just saying. Like, honey, if nothing else, let your experiences be the catalyst for what you want to categorize yourself as. And in moments where I've ever doubted my beauty, as of recently, right? Because I'm obviously putting in the work, so why doubt? But the point is that recently, when I've ever doubted my beauty and stuck and seeked or sought, there you go, sought for validation outside of my own self perception, was when I felt another woman's beauty was better than mine, simply because I feel like she was already at her peak and I'm not yet at my peak. And so I could be honest and say those things because that's just the God honest truth. And I feel like it costs me dearly because when you seek validation for women who have a different subjective beauty standard from you in regards to what is deemed as beautiful, they will bring you down, even if they're fellow beautiful in themselves. And so that's something else you just want to take into consideration. Always objectify your beauty in the sense of the golden ratio, in a sense of do your features align well, like are you out of shape? Health also boosts your beauty points, things like that. And work from there. Understand your baseline. What's your worst number you can get for yourself on any given day? And then grow from there. And as you evolve with your beauty, your number, your rating, your lookism advantages and scores will improve over time. Granted, I feel like we all have an objective peak, unless you like get surgery and stuff like that, but naturally an objective natural peak, right? And that's just life, right? But the point is that you still want to continue to cultivate your beauty over time and do what you deem is necessary to make yourself feel beautiful in a healthy, non-biased way. When I say non-biased, I mean you're not trying to fit a certain beauty standard for somebody else. You're literally looking at your own beauty standard. So like for me, my beauty standard is someone that is skinny, melanated, long curly kinky hair, like 3C4A, which is what I have. But my hair is shorter now because I did the big chop like a year and a month ago. But it's come a long way, so I'm excited. But my point though is that that is like my beauty standard of clear skin, a beautiful smile with white teeth, a curvaceous Pilates, so curvy, muscular, but like feminine body, like think of Victoria's Secret models, where it's like you can tell they're athletic, but they're not a muscle mommy, right? And it's giving like Pilates, like Liv Schmidt, Carmelita Fox type of body, like Claudine Wolf, Monster High bod, right? Like pretty long, elongated legs because they're so skinny, a thigh gap type of energy, like ballerina. It's giving. So that's like literally my beauty standard, and I'm not ashamed to say it. So that's why I just say, like, for me, like, I think that's beautiful. Like I told you, Claudine Wolf is my favorite exotical baddie of all time. I idolize her because she is the idol of my dreams. And she's a gorgeous ass, beautiful, beautiful, woman. And so, yeah, from Monster High, yes, you can have dolls be your beauty image, beauty idol. You don't have to have a person, right? You can become the aesthetic that you're looking for over time. You just have to have a plan, have set your intention, manifest that shit, and do the work to get there. And no one's saying it's going to take like a couple months to get there. Sometimes it takes you years depending on where you're starting. But the point is that you will get there, but you just have to keep moving forward. As my anime baby daddy, your Aaron Yeager says, get your life, Attack on Titan. So that's what I'm just saying. Like, these are things you really want to think about. I feel like when it comes down to lookism and elevating your personal look, because everybody's always going to tell you that you're not good enough because their beauty standard might be different. But objectively speaking, if you're pretty, you're pretty. And I will always say that, and I will have always said that. Pretty is pretty. I don't give a fuck what you categorize yourself as. I don't care what race. I don't care how tall you are. I don't care your body shape. I don't care anything like that. Like, if you're pretty, you're pretty. I don't care your hair texture. I don't care your features. If you're pretty, you're pretty. It's literally a golden ratio. It's literally a formula. Beauty is a formula, you guys. That's why I just say people convince me with bullshit. That's why I'm able to say Ice Spice is the baddie. Like, I can say that because it's the fucking truth. Lori Harvey's a baddie. Lupa Nyong'o's a baddie. Because they're just gorgeous women. Gorgeous is gorgeous. This is like, people just fucking get to me, man. They get to me. They make me really upset sometimes. Because how dare you, bitch? You ugly ass troll trying to tell somebody who's pretty and who's not. You were the last one that needs to speak, especially faceless. You got me fucked up. Anyway, but moving forward with that one, it's just the fact that it's pretty. So that's what I'm just saying. Like, people really need to, I feel like, analyze beauty. That's the only thing you can do is analyze beauty, analyze your own. Like, what works for you? Like me, I know I could give off Afrocentric. I know I could give off exotic black woman. I've been told that I look Afro Latino to some people, and then some people say that I might look African to them. Some people say I look African American. Regardless of what you want to say I look like, I know that I'm a beautiful melanated woman at the end of the day. Okay. So that's what I'm just saying. Like, or would it say Portuguese, something like that? We have the influence, like, not Afro Indian. Is it Afro Portugal? It's something like that. It's something Afro Caribbean, Jamaican. I've been told that. Although, like I said on my channel, one of my parents is half West Indian and half African American. But I feel like all these things have cultivated the way that I look. So that's why I just say, like, again, like, you don't have to have 25% or more and be mixed to have a versatile beauty. And unfortunately, a lot of people feel that way and they're ignorant as fuck. Gay. So that's why I'm just saying, for me, I think it's understanding that every culture has beauty. Beautiful people are beautiful people within it, every single culture. It is what it is. Now, in regards to how you want to say of someone how beautiful someone is, or if you think their pretty is better than another type of pretty, that's on you personally. I think that's where subjectivity comes into it. But objectivity is just the fact they're beautiful people at the end of the day. No matter what you want to say, they're still beautiful people, they're still pretty people, they're still a handsome person, a pretty person, right? They have the looks. That's not the issue. Now, how you want to, I guess, categorize them or rank them against other versions of pretty too, that's on you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's one thing to have subjectivity where you're like, okay, well, she's pretty, but my beauty idol or beauty standard is like Beyonce, right? It's not a Kelly Rowland. It's not a Lupita Nyong'o. It's not a Ryan Destiny, right? Or you could say, like, my idol is someone that's more like a Janae Aoko, where she has Asian features but still has blackness to her, right? Things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's different, but you can't take away the fact that Meg Thee Stallion's still pretty, Beyonce's still pretty, Lupita Nyong'o's still a pretty woman. Um, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope you understand what I'm saying. So that's what I'm just saying. Like, it's one thing if you tell me, like, okay, like, mother, you're pretty and all, but, I like more of this type of beauty. That's cool. We're good. Whatever. And then again, I don't need you, and I just want to ask, I don't need you to, what do you say that? Validate my beauty because it's my own to validate. And this is where self accountability takes place. We have to realize that whether people think you're pretty or not, you have to accountability yourself, self analyze. No, no, hold yourself accountable. There you go. Like you got to be the one to do that. You can't like let other people hold your beauty in the palm of their hand because they're gonna fuck it up every time. Because again, your competition subconsciously, especially to women. So other women, no matter how pretty they are, right? Or how ugly or how average they are, subconsciously, women are never going to, most women, 99.9% would never even say, even if you are beautifuler than them, that you're beautifuler than them. They just won't because their ego. And, I respect it. It's cool. But it's one thing to just like not acknowledge the scale of prettiness because you're still pretty regardless. That person's still pretty regardless. But it's another to try to like take away their beauty and say, oh, you're not that pretty. You're not pretty at all. Like, you're not that cute. Like that's just different because you're lying at that point. Because I never hear you telling someone like Gabby Sidibe, oh she's ugly, or she's oh. I remember she starred in the Precious movie, but like I'm talking about like underneath her comments, you're all like, oh beautiful, oh, she's so gorgeous, oh beautiful family, like you know what I'm saying, like no, when you guys are actually met with people that really don't have the look, y'all will pacify the shit out of them over and over again. And I realize that. You guys love pacifying average ass people and unattractive people because it makes you feel better about yourself. Because for you, it's like, well, if they're beautiful, then I must be fucking a stunning type of energy and delusion. And I just don't have time for it because the fuck you mean? The fuck you mean? And so I think the real question is analyzing your beauty. I understand that I'm a pretty woman. I understand I'm not the prettiest in regards to, I guess, like the subjectivity of beauty. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still a pretty woman and it's only up from here and I'm still on my beauty journey and I can't wait to see the end results. But the point is that, yeah, I'm still pretty though. And you can acknowledge that. And as far as the most prettiest, I feel like there is no most prettiest when it comes down to beauty. Because, hello, if you're pretty, you're pretty. And I've met some bad bitches in my lifetime, bro. Bad bitches. I've met people that think I'm a bad bitch and still will continue meeting them. So my point is just like, if you're in the bad club, you in the bad club. Why is it that there has to be a queen bee? That's where women's cattiness and I feel like women's insecurities take place because it's always going to be a competition for a lot of women. It takes a self-evolved, beautiful woman to realize, hey, I'm pretty. She's pretty too. We could be a pretty duo in this bitch. Let's get it. It takes a different type of mindset to feel that way, and that's how I feel. I feel like why not have a pretty ass playhouse? Why not be all gorgeous together? Why not have a gold squad like Monster High where we're all bad bitches with our own type of beauty and we killing the shit? We killing the game. We running shit. Like why must there be one queen bee at the top? You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you guys try to triangulate beautiful women and say, oh, this one's better than this one, and this one's objectively cuter than the other one, but they're all objectively pretty. So what the fuck is the point? I'm still trying to figure this shit out. So that's why I just say, like for me, what mother's gonna do is chill on her pretty ass throne, continue to level the fuck up, and stun on bitches naturally, as I've always done. And that being said, I'm gonna continue building my channel and talking about shit that actually matters, especially for us brown shirts, dark skin exotics, and exoticals, and beautiful, unambiguous black women that are listening. Because I also include you all because you embrace your melanated skin and your Afrocentric features, and it works for you because you're a gorgeous ass woman. Period. So yeah, I'm gonna continue being that person and being an ally to our lighter skin exotical sisters. Couldn't forget them and lighter skin exotic sisters, period, point blank, and whatnot. So yeah, let's go in the hood, my dude. But yes, let mother know, like, are you gonna try the chat GPT? Again, honest, attractive analyzer on fucking chat GPT. Upload your pictures and let it analyze you and give you so much advice and help you to have a game plan to make a great beauty comeback. Okay.